Hey you guys, I'm back with a fun tutorial. It's called All That Glitter. You can have fun with the glitter without a crease cut. Alright you guys, before we start, we have to make sure the eyebrows are properly groomed. I love to use a razor to sharpen up the eyebrows. After sharpening the eyebrows, I always use the scissors to trim down any loose hairs. Now I'll be using MAC Cosmetic Embark eyeshadow to fill in the eyebrows. After filling the eyebrows, I'm using the concealer to stencil out her eyebrows or to sculpt the eyebrows. You can use a concealer or foundation, whichever works best for you. I'm using a MAC 242 brush, or you can use a flat concealer brush to stencil out the eyebrows. The brush got to be synthetic and flat in order for you to get the perfect shape. Now I love to fade in the inner corners of the eye to give it that fade effect. Now I'll be using Nutmeg by Black Opal to conceal the concealer above her eyebrows. I love using this cream foundation because it glides on the skin like butter. Her eyebrows look razor sharp. Then I'm going to use Truly Topaz by Black Opal Cosmetic to conceal underneath her eyebrow bone. And also use it as the eyeshadow base. You gently apply the foundation underneath the eyebrow bone. Make sure to do it nicely. I love Black Opal, it blends into the skin nicely. Now I'm going to apply Nye Cosmetic Clown White on the lid of the eye. Now I'll be using a dark bluish color out of a Morphe palette. I'm using that same color for the tips. Now I'm using a gray cork-like color in the crease. Now for the lid, I'll be using the Patrick Star Flora Collection Blue eyeshadow. You have to blend all three colors together. Make sure you blend the tips with the crease with the blue. Don't be scared, as you blend some blue might be removed, so just add some more blue onto the lid of the eye. I'm happy with the shape of the eyeshadow. Now I'm wiping any fallout from the shadow. Next, I'll be using Duo Clear Adhesive, and I'll be curving that glue on the lids on the way I want the glitter to stay. I use my finger to position the glitter on the way that I want it to sit on the eyelid. Basically, I'm rolling the glitter onto the lid. That glitter I got at a makeup convention, so I really don't remember the name of it. Working with glitter can be messy at times, so you have to constantly wipe off any fallout. Look at all that glitter. Next, I'll be using my favorite liquid liner. It's called Amuse Cosmetics Jack Black. It's waterproof and is long lasting. One coat of this liner gets the job done. You don't always need a crease cut to do glitter eyes. For eyelashes, I'll be using number 46 by La Charma Beauty. I love to stack my lashes, so I'll be using two number 46. I love using tweezers to put on eyelashes because I like to secure my lash onto the real lash. As As I work, I constantly go back over my work and touch and clean up any mistake that my eyes can catch. Now to primer her face, I'm using Becca Poreless Primer. Now I'll be using this LA Girl color corrector in orange to conceal some of the dark blemishes on her face. It becomes much easier to put foundation on top of a color corrector because you won't have to work as hard as to cover up any dark spots on the face. For our foundation, I'll be using MAC Cosmetic NC50 as our overall foundation color. Studio Fix Fluid. For her concealer, I'll be using LA Girl Pro Warm Honey. As you can see, their concealer is very strong and high pigment, just like MAC Cosmetic. So that's why I like using LA Girl Pro concealers. They're thick and it's glide smooth. Next, I'll be using MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Fluid NW58. It's the most easiest foundation color that you can use to contour the face. It's easy to put on, it melts into the skin, and it's easy to blend. I rarely use sponges, I only use my brushes. After blending the contour down, then I'll be using Nye Cosmetics Setting Powder, Translucent Powder. Now I'm using MAC Cosmetics Skin Finisher in the color Dark to set her complete face. Now I'll be using Nye Cosmetic Banana Powder to bake her. While she's baking, I'll be using MAC Cosmetic Pencil in Chestnut to outline her lips. Then I'll fill it in with Snob lipstick. I know it looks weird when I throw the lipstick on, but I always blend it later. Then I'll be using Black Radiant Cashmere Lip Gloss for her topping. Now I'm using a Juvia palette, just doing a mixture of blush for her cheeks. I'm only using 3 colors, 1, 2, 3. After applying the final touch-up of blush, I begin to blend all that baking powder off. Please blend every piece of powder off the face, because if you don't, you're going to get a flashback if you take a picture. Now for the eyeliner, I'm just using the Feline Black Eyeline Pencil by MAC Cosmetics. And then I'm going to smudge the bottom with a little brown color. Then I pop the inner eyes with a little bit of White Pearl by NYX Pigment eyeshadow. Then finally, I'll be using Gold Deposit bronzer to give her an extra glow. And don't forget the mascara. Mascara the bottom lashes and the top lashes. And last but not least, set the spray. I'm just using the EyeBrow Pro setting spray. And here's your last final touch up. Touch up any mistakes that you may see. Correct any lines or demarcation. Do your final looks. And this is what I call all that glitter. You don't always need to do a crease cut to perform a glitter eye.